Welcome to the video. It's me rating the top 10 in decoration, sometimes gameplay. I shouldn't say I used the song, but barely I rated on the song. So these three criterias and my own bias, of course, so don't take anything personally. Don't send any hate, please. Even if I dislike a level, don't be mean. Just be respectful. And now, yeah. Arcturus is an interesting level with decoration. It looks very unique with the spooky effect, but the block design and the general decoration looks just pretty boring to look at. There's not a lot of details in the blocks, and everything looks very messy if you really try to look at it. It looks okay. My favorite part is 44 to 56 because it looks a little bit different, but not a lot. But still the best part. The ending doesn't look very good at all. It looks very messy and doesn't. It probably fits because the whole level looks pretty much the same. But I don't like the level a lot. The gameplay is just fast and very timing heavy. So I don't know, I can't really talk about the gameplay, but it looks pretty bad. And I would probably give it an E for uniqueness, but very boring and messy design. Poocubed. It's very distinct from the other top 10s with modern theme. I like it a lot. The list needs change. It looks very boring with only the hell theme levels, and this brings a very nice light to the whole list. And the level looks phenomenal. Every part has a good decoration. But even the worst part looks better than Arcturus. My favorite part is probably 12 to 24 and 64 to 84. Though I really love those parts. They have the most interesting designs. 12 to 24 has the cool dishwashers in the background, or what it's called, so something like that. And it just has a good aesthetic to it. 64 and 84 has a cool ass castle in the background, and the block decoration still looks pretty good, and just everything looks good combined, and I'm a big fan. I like the new theme it's going for in the top 10, and they should be more doing this. Why is there only hell levels? I give it an A. It looks pretty good, but it has some parts that doesn't fit as well as the other parts. So yeah, that's my ranking. You all know it, it's Limbo. What can I say, a phenomenal mega collab. It looks good and every part looks just phenomenal. Even the older parts looks pretty good, I can't even lie. It has also a pretty distinct, like, just theme in general, with the memorization, just in general the blue and purple color throughout the whole level, and I'm a big fan of it. I can't say a lot about the memorization part of this, but it looks cool to look at least, because I'm not gonna play it. I'm a big fan of 42 to 47. Those wheels, you know. Just the wheels in general. How they're moving and the gameplay looks. Even if you go into the editor, it looks awesome to look at. And of course, the key maze. The key maze in general looks awesome. The flickering pictures of like different parts of the level, and just... it's amazing, and it's impressive that Mindcap did such a good job on that. Good mega collab, love it. Great theme. It gets an S for fucking awesome level. What else do I need to say? One of the best collabs these past years. Okay, Firework. I went into this level and I liked it more than I wanted to admit, but now when I've looked at it for sometimes, it doesn't look good. It has some parts I'm a big fan of, like just 3 to 25. Those parts actually have a theme, and it has spiders and cobwebs to make it feel more like a scary, spooky atmosphere. But the rest of the level is generic glow, and I'm not a big fan of it. It's mostly empty with some glow. And I didn't know it until I heard it from someone else, but apparently it's a death theme. They didn't show it at all. If I didn't know, I would have just guessed it's a spooky theme. But you can look at the end screen and probably realize it's death theme or something. It gets an D. Doesn't look very fun to play. The decoration standards just went down after 25. The gameplay is orb heavy, and I'm a big fan of it, I can't even lie, but this doesn't look that fun. Sakupen circles. I'm impressed that it got verified, but that isn't a rating factor. The level, the newly decorated version of it, I'm a big fan of, I can't even lie. It looks pretty cool. The beginning, it looks cool with the block design at least, and the background is nothing. When you get to Wave, I'm a big fan of the effects, I can't even lie. It looks pretty cool. Maybe controversial, but I like it with the glow and with the cool particles all around, so it gets a more intense atmosphere. After like 66% of the wave, the decoration standards just went downhill. The cool, I know the 11 is a change with the decoration, but it looks horrible after it. It looks shit after it. I don't like it at all. Just the flickering lights and shit. It gets an D. I'm not impressed at all. And they could done much better work, but the wave effect is still cool. Silent Clubstep. Not a big fan, but it's made in 1.8, so I can't really complain that much. It doesn't look that good, to be honest, even for the time. It has very messy designs most of the part, and just really ugly decoration. Like these Clubstep monsters doesn't look very good, and just in general I don't really like the level a lot. Its history is pretty cool, but that's why it's rated, and I understand that it should be rated because of the history, but it doesn't look very good. This with part with the orbs doesn't look good at all. The level should have gotten the Sakupen circles treatment with the redecoration, but it's a cool level with history, so I understand why they didn't touch it a lot. The level should be rated, and I'm a big fan of the history, but not the level. So it gets a D, because it's cool. Abyss of Darkness. You hear my voice that I'm not even hyped. This level, it looks like a glow level. It looks good in the like first part, but goes downhill after that. The gameplay and the song is just horrible. It's the gameplay looks like what can I say? A brain dead person made it. And the decoration, I can't say anything about. It looks pretty good for the most part, but the gameplay makes the level look horrible. The music sync, if I just had microwave static noise for like an hour, it would have better music sync in this song. The level has some theming for some parts. I think the creators didn't have a lot to work with except the song, and that's why they got the decoration from. Some parts have some theme, but the rest of the parts just generic low. Just a weird mega collab. I want to be nice and give it like a D or something, but this level is not even old, so I can't even give it that. It gets an F. I'm so sorry. Don't send any hate to the creators or anything, but this level is not very good. The creators are good, but I don't think the hosting was pretty good. That's why the level failed. And I think the layout was pretty bad also with the gameplay. Kyouki. That's a pretty cool level. And it's a solo project. What? How? A solo project by Idemishio. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm sorry, but you made this for yourself. You made this by yourself, and it looks better than Abyss of Darkness. What can I say? The level looks pretty much the same throughout, but a solid decoration, the block decoration and effects and everything looks pretty good, and I like it a lot. The glitch effects and the waves that come sometimes. What can I say? I like it, and the block decoration is so cool with all the details and everything. If you look at the block, it looks phenomenal. Even in the editor, if you used to look at the block, how do you do such a good job of decorating? I guess an A. The decoration and effects are pretty cool. Impressive that it's a solo project. But good work, such a good level. Slaughterhouse. What can I say? It used to be the top one, and the decoration isn't that bad. I like it for some part at least. The beginning is just slow and builds up tension in the level. The decoration is pretty minimal, but a lot of glows, of course. I guess it's a hell-themed level. I don't really know, but it has red and grey as a color palette a lot of times. And the tension builds up to a drop that's very unique. The song is very unique for Geometry Dash, and the gameplay was unique until everybody copied it. And it looks pretty cool to look at. 50 to 58 looks the best, I think, because it doesn't used to look like a glow and everything. It has some cool monsters and stuff. And just a cool level in general. I'm a big fan. It's a worthy top 1. It gets an B. Uniqueness of the song and the build up to the drop, I'm a big fan of. We want more of these cool levels. Acheron, the top 1. Damn. It's made by a couple of people. Of course, Riot. I'm not a big fan of this level. It has the 1.9 style, with some glow and smoother decoration. It looks okay, the decoration at least. The gameplay doesn't look good at all. But this feels like Arcturus 2, and it also feels like it's made just to be a top 1 because Raito wants is top 1 again. But I shouldn't complain about that. The level has a lot of polish, and it has no specific part I'm a big fan of, because the level looks pretty much the same throughout the whole level. So not much to complain about, just the genericness. It could use some other theme than 1.9, but yeah, I didn't make the level. I'm just not a big fan of the 1.9 theme. It gets a controversial D. I'm not a big fan. Decoration looks very meh, and it has no specific part that stands out. And it's just a Arcturus too. Hello, I've never done this type of video, just talking and stuff. I'm sorry if I get some things wrong and just say stupid things. You don't know, to be honest. But I am bad at reading, so keep that in mind. So don't be too mad at me. If you complain about anything, just put it in the comments. I can probably read it and respond. Bye bye!